Welcome back, everybody, guys and gals. Good to see you here this early on. Today, we have very special guests from Digiverse, their CTO, Mr. Bilal Kararslan, and also their project manager, Kirill Butavo. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's an honor. So, before we begin our line of questions, could you briefly introduce yourselves and also Digiverse to our dear listeners?
Yes, of course. Thank you. I'm a project manager and a spokesperson for the Digiverse. This here with me is Bilal, the CTO of the project, a very renowned cybersecurity specialist. He will tell you all about this himself. So what we are building is a bridge between the virtual world and the real world, and this is an ecosystem of products that is supported and propped up by the Digi token, and we will have a lot of stuff that we will try to mention some of this and barely scratch the surface of what we are building. We will try to explain what we are doing, but we will also host other AMAs for different products that we are building, like DigiTravel or DGHR or all that other kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So today we will give you like a brief overview of all the things that we have in store for you for 2024.
Great to
Bilal?
know.
Yeah, okay. I worked for many years in a very important public cybersecurity unit. During this period, I participated in forensic computing standards studies in Lyon, France. In Interpol, I received training to United States and Russia. I served as a forensic expert in many high-profile cases. I was actively involved in numerous files related to crimes committed using blockchain. I left my profession and initially worked as a department leader in Digiverse projects, and now I'm actively serving as this project's CTO.
Great to know, both of you. Thank you so much for being here once again. And yes, we've seen the travel app and much more that you are also offering. So I'm very excited to have more AMAs focused on them. And how about the team? How many coworkers are you working with in this amazing project?
Oh, well, since we are building so many products, we actually have a lot of people right now and are actively expanding as well. We have a total of 94 people working on all the Digiverse projects right now. Some of
Okay,
them are remote. Others work in the offices in Antalya and also in the Digiverse physical space.
of course.
So our project also includes a CEX unit, and it operates completely secretly. As you know, we must protect our colleagues that are involved in critical tasks such as this, as is the case in almost all the major CEXs. We care about their privacy as well, and they follow issues such as CX development and listing processes.
I see.
However, one of the most important people in our project, the most important person in our project actually is Irfan Demirok. He is our CEO and the recipient of many awards, such as Businessman of the Year award in Turkey.
Okay,
You can find videos on his background and all the other products that he's building easily on the internet. And he's a man who likes firsts and likes, challenging paths and tasks. And so he started building this unique and unparalleled metaverse environment like Digiverse. Also, there's a Mission Moon project, which is currently actively working in Europe's tallest tower, the Çamlıca Tower in Istanbul. And last year, we're Project of the Year award. And the team that's done this, and also the huge aquarium that we have, the world's largest tunnel aquarium. Uh, we have proven that we can produce unique technologies that are not copies of some other stuff, but innovations and something unique that has not been built before.
definitely, definitely. Unique would be an understatement. Yeah, it is very unique. Thank you so much for that answer. And let's remind chat of what's being shared in the chat. Digiverse's main website, guys, digiversee.com. Just go ahead and click the link whenever you're available. All of Digiverse's socials and also Digiverse Crypto will be shared in the chat periodically. So make sure that you check it out, see what they have to offer. There's a lot of information here to take in, so make sure you spend your time. I'm definitely sure you won't, be like you'll be spending it wisely. So let's continue with our questions. It would be great if you could tell our community what milestones you've been able to achieve so far, and also maybe what are, some future key goals on your roadmap.
Of course. Actually, we are very transparent on this, on everything that we do. Actually, we also, by the way, are getting certified by CERDIC, audited by them. So, like, we're not only are we transparent, but we are trying to be very secure. And we just mentioned the links to our social media and our website, and this is where you can see the very detailed roadmap and that we have already shared with the public. And also we update our community on our social media about everything that we are doing all the time. We have already completed everything that we needed for Q4 23. We are moving kind of ahead of schedule, and all of this stuff you can actually see in the white paper roadmap section on our website. It's available for everyone. However, the important steps I will mention here is that we have completed our staking application. Like I said, we obtained a CERDIC audit for our staking contract. And well, as you know, some projects outsource such tasks, but then contract hacking can occur, or staking rewards can be changed or stolen. And we want to give people the assurance that our staking application is operating in a very secure manner. So that's why we got the audit. However, the staking is not unlimited. We wanted to only the early holders and adopters to benefit from the rewards. We know that giving long-term staking rewards with a limited total supply like ours can harm projects. We are warning the community about this. Therefore, Digi staking rewards will continue for about 6 months from now. During this period, the DEX was completed. This is actually one of the topics for a separate MAA that I just mentioned, because we developed some unique features, and it's currently working on the mainnet. So after some final adjustments, we will get an audit, and we will do a separate talk about all the features that it has. However, we are also considering working with Hacken for the DEX audit. This will also give us a chance to show them as one of our collaborating partners.
I see.
Our DEX operates with a multi-router, very transparently lists the prices from all the routers. It circulates at the bottom for you. In some DEX applications, you are always directed to one router that prefers more fee. With us, you can see all routers and even choose between them. Also, you must have heard hundreds of stories on social media when a person wanted to trade on DEX, give hundreds of ETH, but only got $10 worth of USDT in their wallet. In DEXs, some bots can enter your transaction circulated through different networks and cause you loss. So the biggest difference of our DEX is that we will definitely protect people against Flash and other bots. That is, if a person writes 100 USDT and sees a token name and the amount below, the amount that will come to their wallet after the swap is exactly that which is mentioned. It also operates on multi-chain. When preparing DEX, we created a structure with different features using these cybersecurity insights, completely tested on testnets, shared live with the community, and in the previous AMAs, even transactions were made, so it was basically done. We also secured exchange agreements, completed our agreement. We will talk more about these parts in the upcoming sections, upcoming questions that you have for us.
All right.
However, like I said, we invite people to our roadmap page to see the very detailed and prepared roadmap that we have. And one more thing, in the light paper, we list the success criteria steps for each project, who are our competitors, what makes us different, the strengths and weaknesses of our competitors, what is the market research and trend compatibility. All of these you can see separately, and you can understand that we are making a very serious effort here.
I see. All right. You said the light paper, right? I think that's like the only thing that we haven't touched on stream yet. We've seen your roadmap. It is quite impressive, and we've seen all the check marks. It gives us a good boost of morale when we see it. Like projects succeeding like consistently is an important thing. Even if you're not related to that company, for crypto in general, it's a good thing. So kudos to you. Thank you so much. And I want to ask a little bit about community. So I've seen on your website that you're regularly organizing special events for the public, some even for free. So how do you plan on interacting with Digiverse's community in the future?
Oh, we're very actually fortunate in that regard. So the biggest difference and the USP, the unique selling proposition of our project, is our ability to touch the real world. Crypto projects generally can't do that. However, with our projects that I mentioned Moon, Digiverse itself, and the Antalya Aquarium, we hosted 2.2 million ticketed visitors only for last year, and we have a huge potential for interaction with the community and the people here. Also, the DigiToken launch, by the way, was held offline on in Digiverse on December 24th, and we had a lot of very valuable investors and participants. So you can actually see the videos we prepared on our social media channels. There, if you scroll down to December 24th, you can see all that. And in the future, we will host such events exclusively for our holders. Additionally, we are also trying to introduce a new concept to crypto, which is called Community Room. It will be a space where our community members, our holders, can come socialize, and where all the AMAs and webinar events will be held. We want to increase the number of these spaces as we go along, depending on where and how we will get our users, because people, early adopters and early investors, they become our ambassadors in a sense. So you've heard a lot of the stuff about how we protect our community, like cliche sentences like we care about them, we love them a lot, but it's very important. But we are very clear that in order for us to protect our community, we have to protect and develop the project itself. And that's why when we talk about ourselves, we mentioned that we are not like in 100% sense a crypto company. We consider ourselves more as a tech company, as a technology company that are building products, an ecosystem of products around, propped up by the digi and the crypto space.
I see.
And you will get all that from the partnership announcements that we will have on both crypto and non-crypto side, and that we will announce soon on our social media. Again, post the links, click on them, and our Telegram group is actually very huge right now. We're posting all the time, announcing everything that is going on.
Yes, I'm aware. And then let me just remind chat and show them as well, just a second of your time, and I can give you guys a break, much needed break. Here on your screens, guys, is Digiverse News, their main Telegram channel for any announcements. As you can see, our AMA that we're doing right now is even on here. So make sure that you're giving them a follow on here to never miss anything. If you want to just, chat, get your questions answered by officials, admins, moderators, whatnot, you can use this Telegram chat. It's for global, but they also have, I think, some more languages available. I'm not sure. Turkish, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, more languages.
Yes, Turkish, Chinese, Iranian, and Japanese today created. Also, Brazil and Indonesia will create.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. And also, right now being shared in the chat is Digiverse's Twitter handle. So just make sure you click that and give them a follow like I have. Activate the notification bell. They're also posting some, fun introductory videos on here for you. So if you're just looking for entertainment or just information, you can just give them a follow. And on the bio, you'll be able to access all of their separate links thanks to their link tree. So let's get back to our AMA and continue with the questions. I want to ask, what are your personal favorite sections inside the Land of Legends Digiverse?
Oh, wow. So it's actually very hard to talk about these things because it's very hard to describe what is actually happening there. And, it's a lot better than if you just look at our Instagram page and see the faces of the people that are in there, and all the how we visualize the whole thing. But in order for you to experience all that and pick your favorite, you have to just go there and experience this for yourself.
I see firsthand.
Yeah, one of our favorites actually is you can actually see all this stuff in our white paper. There are all the sections are there, all the stories of how we built them and what we want people to feel when they experience that. And one of our favorite things is actually the NA Dome. which is a section of a special it has a special multi-dimensional video prepared by the team who worked on movies like Avatar and Star Wars.
Ooh.
And some of the stuff is also created by Android Jones, one of the most prominent digital artists out there. And there are a lot of special places for you to visit. Everyone picks their own favorite, obviously, but so you can sit in these places, areas, and immerse yourself and actually enjoy like this whole visual feast, because it was prepared by people who know how to dab in your senses and to make great art, like I said, Avatar and Star Wars, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah, I see. And there's actually some customizable stuff as well, right? You can like what was it? I forgot the name of that room. I'll remind you if I think of it. But thank you for the answer. Appreciate it. So, on your Twitter, I've seen that Digiverse offers the all-in-one travel app, DigiTravel. What can you tell us about that?
Like I said, this is a whole other AMA, because we have a lot of stuff for this prepared.
We can.
We will, you know.
Hopefully, yes.
So DigiTravel is a travel application which uses blockchain structure and payment system. However, the challenging part here in all these travel applications is to provide the organization behind the system. And we are all quite experienced in that area. And one of the things we do best is providing the organization, the workings of the back end and all that stuff. But the application will obviously have a very simple and easy interface, and it will be the only thing that you need to travel. All you need to do is press a button, and the artificial intelligence on your phone will tell you everything you need. What you tell it, where you want to go, which date, how many people,
Pets,
and
maybe.
any what?
If you have pets, maybe does it do
If
customizable
you have
stuff for that?
pets or like babies or like all the other preferences, and this stuff just it just arranges all the trip for you, the plane tickets, the hotel bookings, the transfer to and from the hotel. Probably it's going to be very important for people in the Maldives Islands, for example. Like there's like boats traveling everywhere, so it's very hard to book.
Yeah.
So we'll take care of all that. Best places to visit, best restaurants in your budget. If whatever you mentioned, and it will just prepare you this whole travel plan with one click, right?
I see.
So it's like this all-inclusive application. And supports eSIM support. It gives you like cheap shopping places to go, places to visit. Since the AI integrated there, it will be like a whole traveling assistant for you. So this is what we are going for, and we are offering this Web3 experience, which integrates into the Metaverse platform, which makes your travel experience a lot more fun and interactive, turning travel into an investment opportunity.
I see.
We are trying with this app, we are trying to provide value for both the hotels and the traveling user. It is a platform that uses Metaverse and AI, like I said. It features to respond to your problems and produce very quick solutions, using AI. Aren't you tired of complicated texts like pictures and advertisements and all the other stuff that you can't seem to choose from? We are. So we are trying to condense it all into a very simple solution for you to just go and have fun, vacate your mind and your body and your soul. So the value here, what we provide, a very simple and very user-friendly thing powered by artificial intelligence, offering you the most suitable service for accessing this platform. Also with our digital identity, which we can also talk about later, but this is something that we have developed for our ecosystem. It is your own digital identity, tied to an NFT as well. So this will be yours prominently, and you will have the capacity to not only use apps like DigiTravel, but also have like this personal discounts in shops,
Ah,
or tickets to the events, or I don't know, personal discounts to hotels, to all other stuff that we have, or other products that we have in the lineup. So this is also something that we are working on,
very
and
cool.
which will,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's very cool to know. I'm very excited to know, but when is it estimated to, come out? Can we say in like a couple of
Very soon.
years?
No, no,
Not
no,
years.
no.
Not years.
Years?
Couple. Think more like couple months, two,
Ooh,
3 months.
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
All right, that's exciting. So yeah, guys, one more social media reminder for you all. Exciting things are about to happen in the next couple of months, probably. Travel, Digiverse's brilliant traveling assistant, AI assisted actually, travel assistant, will come out. So make sure that you're clicking those links, checking them out on their socials. Digiverse News is where you need to follow, and also their Twitter mainly for information flow. And if you want to just get your questions answered, you can, of course, join this Telegram general group chat. So make sure you do so.
General group chat is Digiverse. It's I think news channel.
I see, I
Oh no,
see.
it's chat channel. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Yes, it's chat channel. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
chat channel. Okay, okay, sorry.
So thank you so much. Make sure you do so, guys. And let's continue with our questions a little bit. So I've seen on your website, we've all seen it actually, but there's a lot of strong projects supporting Digiverse. Could you mention maybe some of your strong and confident partners, and in what ways do you benefit from them?
Yeah, we are actually right now talking with some of the most prominent and famous people in NFT places in the DAO world, and we will be talking about this very soon. Don't worry about it. The announcements are coming. Um, the you know the agreements are being made as we speak, very soon. But we also benefit from a lot of the real world partners, since we want to build this incubation feature to our project for them, in order for them to transfer their workings and their businesses into blockchain and into crypto. Because real world people, they want trust, and since we are trying to be very transparent and very secure, we want to provide this for them, and also like a platform for them to launch their projects and products and launch this partnership with us, in order to traverse this gap between the real world and the digital space. And we will also announce partnerships with some of the real world partners very soon as well. Like the people we are talking to are pretty great in the industries, and we are starting to build this trust with them. Not only, like I said, not only in the crypto world, but in the real world side. It will be a technological partnership, and you will see how serious we are about it when you hear all the
See.
stuff that we have coming.
Right, right. Very excited, but I'm also very confident since you both have, hands reaching to the Web 2 space and also to the Web 3 space now. I can definitely see Digiverse, handling that easily.
That's
All right. So a little bit about maybe tokenomics. I want to ask, could you tell us a little bit more about Digiverse's main token, Digi, and also, maybe a little bit more info on staking options, what chain is it based on, things like that.
sure. Yeah, one of the most important parts, obviously. So the token is in the pre-sale stages right now. The total supply is going to be 100 million, but it will take about 40 months for the entire supply to release. Especially in the first months, there's serious token scarcity, which we are going for. It's right now being sold at 40 cents in the pre-sale.
Uh-huh.
So the rounds are being done with 25% TGE and 8 months of vesting. However, without taking any revenue from these rounds, we will start our projects by adding 100K liquidity ourselves directly on January 16th.
All
That
right.
is we thought of the pre-sale rounds not as revenue collection area, but purely as advertising to reach the community.
I see.
We have talked about the staking feature in many sections. It will be possible, obviously, to stake, and even the staking contract is under Certic audit, the one that I just mentioned. I want to clarify that we started on the BCS network. Currently, there are many networks in crypto, but only 2 of them are finished and suitable for dApp development: ETH and BCS.
All right.
BSC, sorry.
Yeah, BSC.
Technical is low. If you talk to the CEOs of other networks, they will tell you that they are at most 70-80% complete. Developing dApps on other networks is a serious problem. I'm not even talking about freezing and lagging issues. So we think that ETH is not suitable for retail use. The idea that was that fees would be scalable when switching from work to stake logic, but it is still a busy and high fee network. So for $10 transactions, you end up paying $30-$40 in fees. Is this feasible? We don't really think so. And as I said, we touch real life and Web2 and real world partners, and we strive for retail usage. That's why we chose the BSC network, which is very suitable for dApp development, fast, and has low fees. However, if I can make a note about our NFTs will be on various different networks like BSC, ETH, AVAX, and others. We started on DEX on January 16th. It's 8 days from now, so mark your calendars. As a market maker, we will work with Godbit. This announcement was already made. Since we're starting on DEX, we will have anti-snipe features, which is very important for investors.
Definitely.
Exchange listings will be on January 23rd. We will start with 5 exchanges. 2 exchanges we announced already, Bitmart and CoinW, but there are tier 1 exchanges that have made payments but are waiting for the last 2 days for the announcement.
I see.
And we are currently in the final stages of BD with Gate.
Yes.
Okay, very promising news and a lot of information. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
But I condensed it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you've also mentioned it a little bit, but could you tell us a little bit about your security and audit processes?
Yeah, we are actually, since Bilal is a cybersecurity expert, I mean, if you ask him about it, he's gonna go all in, because this is like 2 things that we are very serious about is transparency and security, and that's why Bilal was chosen because he has a lot of background in cybersecurity, and this is why the security features we mentioned for the DEX were added. For this reason, we obtained a Certic audit again for the blockchain contracts, including the staking contracts. It was January 4th, I think. We done the Certic KYC, and we are currently evaluating for the process to conclude. The team already consists entirely of transparent individuals. Like, we have a camera on and everything. You can look on our social media. You can text us. We're very transparent, and we want to support all that with a good security team and also a good audit as well. So we have this good certificate on us that we are one of the most secure places that you can put your money in.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for all the answers. And lastly, it's actually been recently. I think it ended yesterday. I've seen on your socials your idea with DAO Starter. It's been concluded recently. So how has the process been going since then? I know it's been a busy month, but how can our dear listeners still take advantage of being early?
Well, you can rest assured, because all the rounds are being conducted under the same conditions. In each of them, the pre-sale price will be $0.4 with 25% TGE and 8 months of linear investing. We will start by adding, like I said, 100K liquidity ourselves. Given that this creates a market cap of around 50K, and considering the tokenomics with the token scarcity and listings on exchanges happening a week later, I'll leave it to you to speculate where the price might go. I think it wouldn't be ethical for me to comment on this too much.
Definitely. And I should just state this for legal reasons, guys. Nothing we say on stream is any financial advice. Always make your own research, no matter what company you're investing in. And yeah, mind the risks. Thank you. So, one last question that I have, and then we can maybe take some questions from the chat, or you can, talk about some important things that are upcoming. But what are Digiverse's long-term goals? So, like maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years.
Well, we want to be the company. This is, like I said, this ecosystem of products. We want to diversify. We want to invest in other technology-based products. Like we plan to diversify our portfolio and business model using our equity resources. We will try to reduce risks and discover new opportunities, particularly with avenues which support sustainable growth. We want to invest in technology-based products. We have a strong focus on promoting innovation in the technology and digital sector to help the sector grow, because obviously we're investing in that. The sector grows, we grow with it. Every the company, everybody gets richer, everybody gets happier.
Yeah.
And we try to scale this capacity for innovation in the digital world. We try to approach long-term this as sustainable and as profitable as we can. Our investment strategies include the meticulous evaluation of potential projects that we will be taking on board, and taking into account such factors such as financial attractiveness and long-term value and all that stuff. One of the biggest long-term goals is that we want to dominate the market in the metaverse sector. We want to establish a significant presence in the metaverse, also in NFT and cryptocurrency markets, and innovate all of them, separately or at once. Not only offering the meta data storage experience, but by also incorporating other related projects and technologies into ourselves. Like I said, it's the ecosystem. Also, I already mentioned the work with real world companies, like how we want to bring them into blockchain, like we want to tokenize them, increase their awareness of this crypto world, do revenue sharing with them, to grow their technologies, and we aim to transfer a lot of those companies into the meta environment through tokenization.
Hopefully. All right. Thank you so much for your answers, and best of luck for that. If you have anything to add to chat, feel free to do so right now. Otherwise, I will just look at chat to get some maybe questions.
Sure.
All right, guys. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them now. If not, here on your screens is the main global chat channel for Digiverse. After the AMA, you can just ask your questions here, or we're gonna have many more AMAs together. You can, save it up for then. But yeah, shoot them right now if you have any.
Well, while we're looking for questions, Bilal, do you have anything to add, or like any news to share?
No, now we are in a partnership process. I think 2 days later, people hear about this, and it's really people understand. Now we don't say because it's not ethical, but 2 days later, people understand how strong relationship for us, for our community, for our project.
All right, so maybe some announcements upcoming. Who knows, guys?
Two,
Stay
two,
alert.
two. Not,
right.
not a lot of 2 days later, people understand this partnership. It's not like okay we are partner, not like this partnership. It's really very serious, and sharing the technology like these partnerships for a long time.
I see. One question asking if you guys are single, but that's confidential. Maybe who knows?
Depends on who's asking.
Depends on who. Yeah, guys, you can reach Mr. Bilal and Kirill over maybe LinkedIn or Twitter, but yeah, keep it to DMs, please. Don't post anything on chat.
I work with cybersecurity departments in these reasons. In 1 year ago also, 1 years ago I come these projects, and then later I be a CTO. In
Uh-huh.
these reasons, as cybersecurity personnel don't use LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. We delete our all things in
I see.
internet like this. But yes, in this process I start to use this because before I working in government, cybersecurity department, and my experience on my CV is in our website and Twitter. People can see who I am. I'm not anonym.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you so much for all of your answers. I think that's gonna be it for today. But yeah, some people commenting your website has an excellent design. I'm seeing compliments. But yeah, I think those are it for questions. I've taken enough of your time. Thank you so much for all of your answers. I appreciate the time spent here, and I hope to see you again in the near future. Thanks.
We
Okay,
were happy
thank
to
you
be
very
here.
much.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank
All
you
Just
very
right.
follow
much.
our
Take
social
care.
media, follow our announcements. In 2 days, there are going to be some great stuff coming in.
Yes.
Also, 16th January, we launch on DEX, 24th CEX. Keep posted on that, and we'll take you to the moon.
All right,
Yes.
16th
Yes.
on Dex, you said, and CEX, right? On the.
Yes.
Yes,
23.
that's true.
All right,
Oops.
24th. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
See you later.
All right, guys. That was Mr. Bilal and Kirill. Appreciate your time spent here. Thank you once again for joining. Here on your screens is Digiverse's main website, digiversede.com. Make sure you go here. If you're planning to visit Antalya, if you're planning to go to Turkey, definitely buy some tickets from beforehand. And yeah, you'll be able to experience something that you're never going to be able to do any other place in the world because it's the biggest dome, virtual reality metaverse dome in the world. It's the biggest. So yeah, definitely don't miss out on these experiences. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of visual and auditory, simulations there. You'll be able to enjoy it throughoutly. There's special events happening, and yeah, check out the website. You'll be able to learn much more about what they have on, like, going on in Antalya. But also check them out on digiversecrypto.com. If you're interested, you can check out their white paper and light paper. You can check out their new all-inclusive application, Digi Travel, with AI assistance. And you can learn more about, Mission Moon, more info about Digiverse and their token Digi. Check it out. They also have a pretty cool YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribing to this. We've seen some videos on here. Maybe I'll show one more, after when we're about the end, but we'll see. We'll see. You've all seen the videos multiple times now. So here on your screens is their global chat channel. If you want to just get your questions answered or just chat about the project, head on to here. News channel on your screens. Make sure you give this one a follow if you don't want to miss anything announcement wise. And here is some place that you can get both entertainment and also information. Make sure you give them a follow. 13.7k followers already. Give them a follow like I have. Activate notifications so you never miss anything. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Goodbye, guys.